world is crumbling into chaos. And that's waiting to happen. Pretending nothing is going on. I may see dead people, but I don't see a lot of idiots out in the world. Everyone just sits around waiting for something to be done. But there's a problem. When everyone just sits around and lies and waits, nothing ever gets done. The idiots running the world, the idiots tearing it apart, will drive us into chaos. That's the way I see it. Give it time. You all see for yourself. Hello, everyone. Today is November 3rd, 2015. I hope you all had an excellent Halloween. I hope you are staying safe. I hope your children are not eating themselves into a sugar coma. Too much. Just too much. And to that jackass that decided to blow through traffic at 89 miles an hour with no fucking headlights in the heat of a snow and fog, I hope your truck blows up. Yeah, jackass. Oh, we got the first little bit of snow in my neck of the woods, and naturally people started getting stupid on the roads. I don't know what the hell it is. Anyway, I'm not here to rant about the stupidity of people, though I am going to probably do that no matter what. Just because, if it weren't for stupid people, 90% of us would be without jobs. Oh yeah! Hoi! Yeah! Anyway, I have some exciting news that I wanted to share with you. There's all of a sudden many different things going on. It's hard to keep track. Oh man. Tomorrow, I will be making my musical debut. Or, I shall say, tonight, I am making my musical debut. I will be making my musical debut tonight towards the end of this show. And tomorrow, my very first single will go live on iTunes. The link is in the description. I also wanted to announce a few other different projects I am working on. First off, my website has been updated now. It looks good. Guess what? DakotaFrancine.com. DakotaFrancine.com. Check it out. It's the same old website, but finally it's going under some renovations. That we will announce the new format, the new look, all the new exciting projects on on January 1st, New Year's Day. I will unleash a new look, a new frontier, a new strength in my empire. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Alright, first thing I wanted to announce. If you have a film or sort of project on Kickstarter or some other crowdfunding campaign, I have a new little idea for you. I believe that there is so much untapped talent, untapped genius in this world, in our society. The person that you may be sitting next to, the person you may make fun of at work, they might have an idea that can change the world, that has yet to be tapped, that has yet to find the appropriate resources in order to help make that become true. Alright, I wanted to put together a little something to, try to help out. Because I personally believe that those of us who are independent creatives, as I like to say, Those of us who don't try to go through who go without all the major branding and all that, we run the entire show by ourselves. We're not just the looks, but we're the brains, the bronze, and the 40-ton trucks that haul everything. I wanted to try to introduce little concepts to try to, help out other independent creatives and try to get to where we can all help each other out a bit more. I'm working on a social network made exclusively for people like us. Whether you're doing music, movies, comic books, stuff like that. This will give you an opportunity to be able to promote your material, be able to cross-promote with other independent creatives. Say, have a certain book placed in a certain movie, stuff, little things like that. We could make ourselves into this major branding. I believe that this can be done. And hopefully by January 1st, I will be able to unleash a prototype for this. Right now, I am testing out the basic. Long ago, I announced that I was helping out with the Bill Nye documentary, which was successfully funded. Everything came together, and now is in production. They have started filming. Still waiting for further updates from the developers. Now, with this, what I would like to personally do, I would like to help share some of my work with others. I like to help invest in these things. I would also like to help provide advertising, across Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, stuff like that. And if I choose to help out with your project, I'll even take it a step further. I will put up a feature page on my website that's dedicated to your project. So you bring up a movie, it catches my eye, I put up a little effort, I put out a few messages on Facebook and Twitter. I'll also give you a featured page on my website, and this will actually help promote business, just the way how Google and other search engines work. I really don't want to go into that, but I believe that if we introduce more connections between independent creatives, we could actually end up helping each other and push ourselves much further than those with the big corporate bandwagons. Everybody that has 1,000 different faces to carry with only 5 different books, whatever the hell that means. If you get my analogy, congratulations. If you don't, I understand. There's a couple movies that right now I'm putting some effort into, putting some words out there. If you've been paying attention to my social media feeds, you'll likely have seen something about them. Now, some of these projects, they could be documentaries or they can be fun, creative projects. Whatever it is, if it catches my eye, I would like to help out. So, I'll provide more updates with those as soon as it's done. And if I choose your project, I would like to personally communicate with you about how you would like this done. Because this is your project, and I'm just offering up, a few spots online. The internet, then again, works like the freaking universe. It grows within every single second. Everybody decides to come up with an idea and puts it up online. It's an interesting analogy. Anyway, next project. Not too long ago, the news, several scientific agencies have announced that they've discovered a star with a very unusual light pattern. In the search for extraterrestrial intelligence and searching for possibly habitable planets, we have discovered this star whose light patterns suggest something is there, but the way it's moving is a little weird, a little too weird to be a planet. For those of you not familiar with the concept, don't want to go into too many details right now about the whole discovery, because there's all these people assuming there could be a Dyson sphere for a very advanced extraterrestrial civilization. There's also those not too long ago that announced a new study believes that 90% of the known habitable planets that we have uncovered, if they have any chance of having life on them, they are not evolved yet to do what we can do today. I don't want to go into that because that unleashes a whole new can of worms. But some of you may have heard of this. It's called the Pale Blue Dot Project. It was an idea brought forth by Carl Sagan. The pale blue dot in the search for other Earth. Now, many people have actually gone to look about naming a star. Having a star named after yourself or after a loved one. While the gesture is nice and sweet, 99.9% of those companies are not affiliated with any proper, let's say, authorities on the cosmos. They do not have any given right to put forward any names for the scientific process of the study of stars, astronomy. In fact, 90% of the time what we scientists actually use is a basic catalog system that kind of works like longitude and latitude. However, you can actually go on and adopt a star for a small donation fee that would, and all the proceeds would actually go forward to the search for extraterrestrial life. You can actually invest, like $10. You can find a target star, a star that is kind of, suspected, maybe, of possibly having planets. The cosmos is infinite, so there's an infinite number of possibilities. There could be planets that look like fucking snakes out there, we wouldn't know about it. You can also get like $15. You can get a double star. You can adopt a double star. Next, you can get a suspected star pattern, which is basically they've noticed planet-like movements around it, but haven't been able to look exactly deep enough into it to confirm whether or not it's a planet. Or for a little more, you can actually get a confirmed planetary system. You can get your own, adopt a solar system, and have your name registered in the database. It also kind of points to my next idea when it comes to the SETI projects. When you think about it, even in the most complex scientific terms one can think of, all we're really doing is sticking our ears to the sky and hoping we hear something come back. That's actually very primitive. You do that when you're trying to listen for somebody across the street, maybe. But you don't do that in the vastness that is space. Part of the Fermi paradox, when the answer supposedly puts up the front as to why we haven't found aliens yet, is simply because space is too big. That is true. In fact, I believe there's a new system one we gotta go into, but I would like to elaborate a bit. Essentially, what we're hoping for is to find radio waves coming from another planet in which vibrate a certain way that cannot be made by known natural causes. I say known because, again, we are in a universe of infinite possibilities. There's an infinite possibilities that we have other universes interacting with us. So we do not know. In fact, it is very ignorant to say we know what's up there. We don't. We're clueless. But yet, I believe there is a system we could possibly use. Say you want to make a phone call to a friend. Say you live here in the United States and you want to give a phone call to a friend in Russia. You're not going to go, hey. You're not going to yell at them like they're across the street. No, you're going to pick up the damn phone, you're going to go online, and there's a whole relay of wires and satellites that would relay your voice to your friend and back to establish communication. We don't necessarily